All right guys, welcome to 3 tips on setting up your trail camera. So number 1 tip is going to be choosing the right spot. Most trail cameras can reach out to 10 to 20 yards, and that's kind of where you want to be from. They say they reach out a lot further, and that can, yes, if an animal, you know, comes in that general area, that area it can detect it. Sorry, I got bugs flying around my face. It can detect that animal, but you really want to be 10 to 20 yards generally picking up to your actual target location. So we've got our tree picked out, we're going to set it up. So you want to find, and we're about to have a little bit of rain, so we're going to try to hurry up and make this video. We've been out here for a minute now. But you want to pick up the height, all right? You don't want to be too high, you don't want to be too low, and that also depends on the elevation or the topography of the actual, where you're placing your camera. If you're on a ridge, I like to place my camera on a little bit on the low side. I'm sorry, these mosquitoes are crazy out here, size of pterodactyls, believe it or not. So if I'm on a ridge, I like to place my camera on the lower side, facing level about where my target area is. So it'll be really high up the tree, and that's going to give me a level picture of my actual target area, of my bait, or where my trail, or whatever I'm trying to capture pictures of. So right here we're flat ground. I'm going to go about 3 to 4 foot up the tree, and you want to make sure that it is tight. Now, if there is a knot on the tree or something like that, I'm going the wrong direction. If there's a knot on the tree, a lot of times, now this is tip number 2, a lot of times I like to find like a stick. This tree is pretty good, but a stick, depending on how bad it is, if it's making the camera tilt down, but it's right in that sweet spot and you can hear the thunder, it's moving in pretty fast. You can use different size sticks, and you place that stick kind of between the top or the bottom. Here I've got a pretty flat tree, so I don't need it, but you would loosen the camera a little bit. Place that stick here, try to make sure it goes all the way across, and cinch it down. Now you can see my camera is angled. A lot of times they have the little screw-in stakes that you can angle your trail camera, but if you're just going straight to the tree, this is always a good little alternative, and it's cheap because that stick didn't cost me nothing. So here we have a level spot though. I've got the camera is hitting me right here, level ground, hitting me right in the face. I'll cinch it down. All right, that was tip number 2. Number 3, the wind will blow. Might not blow today, might not blow tomorrow. Tie your straps up. Get them off of, don't let them just flop, because this right here will attract the eyes of a deer. All right, and it could also spook a mature buck who says, what the heck is that moving? That tree's moving at me. It didn't used to. And if you don't believe that a deer notices it, imagine I come and put a trail camera in your living room. You're gonna know it. All right, so our camera's set. We turn it on. We get it picked up on service. We got full service. All right, we're set. Now, I'll step out, make the trail camera take a picture of me. Take the time to make the camera take a picture. That way you can make adjustments before you leave. Don't just set and go. All right, those are 3 tips for setting up your trail camera. Get out there, shoot your bow. Get out there and start scouting. Watch out for snakes. Make sure you spray yourself down for ticks, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you. What's up guys? So with deer season right around the corner and this video being so short, I figured I'd take a few seconds and tell you guys about some amazing products that you can save some money on this upcoming season. All right, first, ScoutTech is the technology in the Radix cameras. They have the platform, they do all of the plans and all of that stuff, and they use the app that controls these cameras. ScoutTech is the one that provides it. They have a huge sale going on, 40% off the entire website, and if you use promo code SBO10, you'll get an additional 10% off on anything on their website. So save some money, that's 50% off. New camera, you need it? Check out ScoutTech. Use promo code SBO10 to get you an additional 10% off on their 40% off sale. So 50% off, can't beat that. Up next is going to be Desperado Custom Game Co. They have scents, they have custom calls, they have Desperado Nicotine. You definitely want to check out their website at DesperadoGameCo.com. They have scents, like I said. They got pay dirt. This is like a dirt smell. It is super strong, and I love this stuff. Then they don't only have your cover scents, but they also have your deer urines, your long-nosed Kate. This is for doe and heat. They even have just a regular doe urine. The regular, and I love the bottles, the trigger. Love that. All right, super easy to use. You can lock it, go on about your way. All right, so for this or any of the Desperado products, you can use promo code SBO15 for 15% off. So, like I said, season's coming. Save some money. All right, this stuff's getting expensive. This is an expensive hobby. Wives, if you hear me, have your husband save some money and use some promo codes. It not only helps us out, but it helps the small businesses that we get sponsored by and partnered with just to help them out. So, and it helps you out by, you get to harvest some deer. So definitely use SBO15 at DesperadoGameCo.com. If you hit Southern Bones Outdoors on their website, you will get to see our signature series, and you get to purchase that, and that also helps support us as well. So we appreciate it, and definitely check them out. Next, the JX3 Hybrid. This thing right here is the most comfortable saddle on the market. It's big. It's bigger than your typical saddle on the market, but this thing sits like an actual seat on a tree stand, and you get to still have all of the same movement that you do out of like hunting out of a saddle. So I absolutely love this. You don't sacrifice the comfort for the hunt. You maybe have seen our commercials, but anyways, SBO23, save you some money on the JX3 Hybrid. You can also get the VersaPack system that you have to buy separately from this, but the whole VersaPack system is very convenient. This company is a bunch of hunters, and they made the product to help other hunters. So you can't beat that. SBO23 on JX3Outdoors.com. Last but not least, in this video, this is our very own Jimbo's company, Harvest Moon Products. Harvest Moon Products is going to be innovating a bunch of different products coming to market, but he started off with something very small but simple and an amazing design. Okay, the Navigator 360 is the first 360 degree trail marker. You can literally hang this thing up anywhere, on any limb, anywhere you can clip this clip. You can be able to tell what direction you're headed, no matter if you get off the trail a little bit, whatever, you'll be able to see this. It's not like your typical thumbtacks that go in the tree and it's just very one-dimensional. You have to be headed that direction to see it. You can see this, you hang it on, like I said, a limb. We use this when hunting public land, and I'm telling you, you won't mistake in this. And you also don't think you're walking up on a deer. It's elongated, so you don't think you're walking up on a deer. If you've ever been there, first thing in the morning, you got your red lamp, or you got your regular light or green lamp, or whatever you want to use, and you're headed through the woods and you see those bright eyes on the tree, you freeze. Well, No more freezing. You know exactly what this is, and you can just keep on traveling. Matter of fact, if you hit them good and you're on trail, you'll see them line it out through there just perfect. Also, if you're somebody who says, hey, you know what, I don't need a navigational marker because I have a cell phone, well, not all the time does that cell phone work. If you're at least on a lot of public land we hunt here in the North Georgia mountains, but this doesn't need any signal from a cell phone. So check them out at harvestmoonproducts.com, okay? You can also check them out on Facebook, and you can check all these companies out on Facebook as well. And yeah, save you guys some money, get some great products, enjoy this upcoming hunting season. We're going to post some more videos. We've got some hunting videos coming up that we saved from last year. You can also check out other videos we have here on the channel. We've got some tip videos coming. We've got a new podcast coming up. So the Hunt Breakdown is where me and Jimbo, we're going to go through all kinds of stuff. We're going to talk about episodes that you guys maybe have not even seen. We're going to talk about stories that we necessarily couldn't capture on film, but the story is there. We're going to talk about all kinds of different things. So definitely check that out. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button, ring that bell notification, and we look forward to seeing what great things are going to happen this upcoming season. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.